Hi, my name is Kath. I live in this van with my dog Walter, and right now we are in the middle of the desert. I came out here not only to adventure, but with a potential plan in mind, something that I'm very anxious about and I might regret. So, of course, I'm bringing you guys along. So, to get started, this is my hair. I love my hair. I think my hair is really pretty. I have had my hair long like this for so many years. The last time that I cut my hair short at all, like up to about here, was in 2016, and then the time before that was in like 2009. I haven't had my hair short except for those 2 times in my life. Besides that, it's been usually between like here and here, and I think it's time for a change. One, as much as I love my hair, I don't feel like I'm doing anything with it. I am often either working, which is one of the few times that I can have it look cute, or I am out on an adventure or by myself. I find myself just often putting it back, kind of like this. And I end up wearing it just like this all the time. When I'm out on an adventure, to keep it out of the way, I end up putting it in 2 long braids on each side, and I think that I find myself more hesitant to do things sometimes because, like, if I went to go swimming in a lake or the ocean or something like that, I have a lot more hair to deal with afterward and like how it'll be dirty. And I think it's just time for a change. I'm really nervous about it, but it feels like my hair is something that I'm holding on to because it's viewed as attractive rather than, I don't know, me using it. I just think that having shorter hair will maybe make it easier for me to enjoy my adventures without it being needed to be taken care of. And then they say that hair holds memories. They say that hair holds knowledge. And it kind of feels like I want some of the past lifted off of my shoulders and to start fresh. So I think I'm gonna cut my hair up to here. I do have a pair of scissors and shears, and I got a bottle of water just for this, along with some elastics. Here I am contemplating my entire existence and trying to figure out what I'm going to do because I was not lucky enough to find a tutorial on how to cut a bob at home. I recently just watched a video of Brad Mundo watching other people try and cut a bob at home, and he said, quote, "It is very difficult because you cannot reach the back of your head and then you have problems with the nape of your neck," and you'll see that that's exactly what happened to me. I put my hair in 2 low pigtails and then I braided it to keep all of my hair together before contemplating my existence again and starting to chop. In this moment, I think I blacked out for a second because I felt a little woozy from stress. And I know that's silly, but still. Oh my god, I'm gonna black out. Oh my god, I'm gonna black out. Anyone who says that I'm being dramatic, that's fine, but have you ever cut off all of your hair in the middle of the desert by yourself for the first time? Okay, well then you wouldn't know. If anyone was ever wondering what it would look like if you just cut your hair straight like this, this is what it looks like. Chaos. Okay, other side. We can just leave it like this. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we've already hit the point of no return for sure. This one turned out so much better when I cut it, because I cut it little pieces better. Anyways, per what every single tutorial says, I did get a water bottle so I can wet my hair. And cut it, hopefully better, straight. Oh my goodness, so wet. Oh. I'm dripping. Oh my goodness. What am I doing?
I love having new experiences, and this was definitely a new one for me. I've watched a lot of people online cut their hair, and through the screen, it doesn't seem like it should be that difficult. And now, having done it myself, it is funny to be in the moment and to be completely lost and have no idea what you're doing and worried that you're going to mess up everything.
This would have been a lot easier if I had a hair straightener and I could just straighten my hair instead of wetting it. Good thing I don't really care if my hair is even, because I spend most of my time alone anyways.
I continued wetting my hair and not realizing that it was far too wet to cut, and now I needed to go ahead and dry it because I was dripping.
I don't know if this is helping. I feel like it's not. Do I have a comb? I think I had a comb that I used to go hiking, and I needed to buy a new one because my comb, oh my goodness, look how much longer it is right there. Because my comb got moldy. I wish I had a comb. I thought I was prepared, but alas, I am not. What can I say? Even the most prepared of us are not.
So I decided the best thing that I could do was kind of just brush it down and snip it, which wasn't really working, as you could tell by the fact that it's like all moving out of the way. But I didn't know what to do, so this is where I kind of ended up. And then I was just trying to make it even as best as I could. I don't wear my hair straight. I don't do anything to my hair, to be completely honest, which is one of the reasons why I am cutting it all off right now. And so I figured that, first off, no one pays that much attention to me. And second off, if it's not straight, who's gonna know? My shoulders are in the way. But the back of it right there, you'd definitely be able to notice that. So I did have to take care of that. So I put half of my hair up so I had less to deal with, and then I kind of just tried to brush it down and then use my fingers because I didn't have a comb. And luckily I had a second mirror that I hung from the knob of my cabinet. And it is really funny to be watching the video now and just seeing me trying to just hack at the back of my head randomly because my arms were not working. They're not used to having to do things backwards, I guess. At one point, I did cut my neck, which I'm sure is something all of you guys were worried about, but it was just a small pinch, and we're fine. I survived. I sped this up while I went around my head trying to find all those long pieces to cut and make everything as even as possible. One of the main reasons I came back out into the desert this week was to finally build a campfire. Last time we were out here, I wished that I had brought wood, but in my 5 years of van life, I had only made a fire twice because I thought I was bad at building fires. Though I did recently learn that you had to chop the wood that you bought from stores into smaller pieces to make a fire successfully. So I bought a hatchet and was determined to learn how to build a fire well. My thought was not only to build a fire, but to throw my hair into the flames and to burn away all those old memories that are no longer needed to be held on to. Soon I'm going to give up on this and start going to build a fire outside. Because sunset is coming and I chopped wood, so I need to do my fire. And we can always do this more later. I did not, in fact, do any more later. I left my hair exactly the way it was when I finished this, and I have not done anything else to it. I spent all of my time building fires and dancing in the desert in the night and enjoying the sunset. And I'm so happy that you are here with me so that way you can enjoy those moments with me too. Once this haircut is all done, we're going to go outside and we're going to get to seeing those beautiful views that we have out here. This is the end result, but wait till the end of the video and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all clean and I am back in the city. I wanted to see where this path went. It looks like the sunset's on the other side of this. She'll take its test she needs. Wide open spaces.
I say, I've seen much worse. Excuse me?
Bulls in Pamplona. And guess what? She's got the next victim.
Today is a day.
Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me for another week out in the desert. This is probably going to be our last one because it is getting a lot hotter and we're going to have to wait an entire year to enjoy the same type of scenery together. But there's more adventures to come, so if you would please like and subscribe, if you could hype the video so that way more people can find us and then more people can go on adventures with us, that would be amazing. I am so sorry that that footage disappeared into the abyss and you guys weren't able to join me on my hike and fixing my stove and chopping wood for the first time. But that's okay because we're going to be able to do it all again in a future video, in a future adventure. And I just came back to show you my hair because I hate whenever I watch a video where someone cuts their hair and then I don't actually get to see like the end result. So I have now taken a shower. I am back and relatively clean. And this is my hair. It is far from perfect.
but it was free. So what do you think? Anyways, thanks again for being here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.